Bolter. It's Dion. I ain't never seen that.
What?
2 bolters at once.
Nation got his shit on hard.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
You
I don't know how to
also in
stop this
chase
shit.
as well. But once you kill the bolters and shit, loot their body,
Leland.
Nation. We in chase right now though, so pick that shit up and then up out of here.
Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather.
They got arrows.
To chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore.
I'm running back up to this little base jump we was just at, Nation. Yeah. So we got to try to avoid the howlers when we out this bitch. Those are the ones that attract the chase. They basically just scream, let everybody else know you around, and you gotta try to get the fuck.
Here we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
You good for now, just try to get to the base. You gonna run into them. They ain't gonna really fight.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. You just get to the purple. The
run
purple
up to this thing, bike and rappel up.
On first and
there you
10,
go.
Prescott.
Yeah, that shit get wild, so you gotta be careful when you jump and shit. We just had jumped down there because we had to catch the boat.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position.
Alright, we can go to the objective now.
So
but it'd be just little shit that pop up on the map you can do and shit when you running towards your objective.
Already just shy of midfield. Prescott to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Martin. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Brandon, lest my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here.
They got
that's the second time they've gone to
old girl from he got game in here, DL. She one of the characters.
The way things are going right now, they like him as a featured
Rosario Dawson, I think her name is.
Adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Step, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
2nd and 10.
Hit the touchpad. And then the inventory.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, you're going to have your points and shit too. When you go to skills, you can spend those. And then go to your inventory.
So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
Nah, inventory.
Only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up
And then it'll say weapons. You see it right there, the little tab. Yeah, you know how it be when you first start.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his
But that's how you manage, like, everything you carry is in the inventory. Like, eventually you'll need mushrooms, like, to get through the night, shit like that. Yeah.
Hey, Nation, pay attention to them immunity boosters, bro. Them inhalers, them come in handy at night.
Yeah, they stronger versions of. Yeah, you'll know when you have to use one. But that's just how you manage all your shit. Then the crafting spot is like how you make lock picks and Molotovs and all that shit.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
How you, Dion? How'd you start being able to shoot the arrow? Who'd you go to?
I bought a bow. I just kept visiting. I be visiting all the merchants every day. I visited the one at the bazaar, the black dude, the African guy.
Okay.
He had a bow, but you just go have one. You just go find one eventually. You ain't found no bow yet?
Nah. Is it pop up on your inventory like a weapon?
Nah, I kept checking the merchant, and they had one for sale one day, and I bought it.
No, I'm saying like when you equip it, does it go in one of your weapon slots? Or how does that work?
Yeah, one of the weapons. And then you hold the right D-pad to change the type of arrows. Like you hold the right D-pad and press R1 to change the type of arrows you're using. Like fire,
Okay.
I got fire, shock, and regular. I be using the fire and the shock ones. I ain't got the other bitches yet.
Yeah, I got 69 arrows. I just can't use them bitches.
Yeah, once you get a bow, we in there, boy. At nighttime, them howlers and shit, we in there.
Yeah, I was playing earlier, and I got to a part where we gonna get this little glider shit, and that shit is dope.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And able to get this one across the 45.
Yo, Dion Hendricks calling you.
What's good, Hendricks?
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy.
Yeah, he on his type shit.
Body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Try to stay on the high ground, Nation.
They'll throw on first down.
Yeah, I saw that howler was by you. I was like, oh shit.
Looking for Bateman. He's
But you see that little
he's gonna be out of bounds.
Nation, you see the little emblem
Inside the 40.
that be lighting up with the colors? That's the howlers.
They told us they were going to come out firing the 4 for 4 on the opening.
It's some honey and shit over here too.
They don't just like it, they love it. because
Mushrooms.
Everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines.
You gonna chase?
Themselves and expressing. Let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Okay. Yeah. I see you screaming at you and shit. Yeah, pretty much you gotta try to stay up on the rooftops. And then at night.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A little easier said than done. I'm in the game, Hendricks.
No, yeah, most definitely.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receiver.
Boy, Harvey about to fall out his ass trying to climb up a pole. You know, fell to the ground that night.
Every time the ball was in.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by
Are you in the chase? Oh, okay. See, I'm not. I wasn't with you, but I'm seeing them niggas behind you. You gotta try to run to some UV light. Yeah, you see it. It's yeah, you safe right there. That's where we need to go anyway. For real.
The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes...
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Come around to this other side, to the front nation.
The first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a...
Nah, it takes some getting used to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, he was wild.
I'm gonna drop you some weapons though, Nate. When I get back on our stronger weapons, I'm gonna get them on my stash and drop them to you.
Parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down.
That's one thing you can do on that bitch.
The only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Somebody get this man Michael fucking megaphone.
Get it done.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You just sound like you just mad low. You said I heard when you get the time.
They go play action with Hurts. Blitz coming and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him.
You got 80 points now or what? Dykes was about to crack you the other day, so you needed to update him.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Just come and go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over.
I'm geeking off the jump that Sam posted. I'm just seeing
Now,
it.
2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Yeah.
He's picked off just shy of midfield, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 40.
Yeah, Dion, how you, never mind. I'll drop you a couple weapons, Nation. I think I know how to do it.
Too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal
I'm right
situation
behind
too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Oh, Dion, I do have a bow, a pipe bow. I'm just now peeping.
You had a bow this whole time?
I don't know if I had it this whole time or if I recently picked it up, but I do have one.
It's made from a pipe?
It's a pipe bow, yeah.
That's dope. Pretty resourceful. I know this used to have shit in it, but it is the apocalypse.
Well, Charles, when you think about this defense, this week in preparation...
And then you said hold the D-pad to change the ones you shoot?
Hold the right D-pad, hold the right D-pad, and press R1 to scroll over, I think.
Shock arrow.
And you buy the blueprints from the guys, the craft masters.
Okay.
Alfonso and them.
I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to
I see. Fire arrows.
I got fire and shotgun. Them joints they cluster. You can make 10 at a time with the resource with the materials.
Mixon with a first down carry. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. On any running play that's called,
there she go.
Always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance.
Baby girl.
You're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially.
What's up, little dude?
Again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
We on what you call him right now. Down light, me, Nate.
flat. It's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Joe Mixon with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Yeah, I'm glad now I saved all of this fucking whatchamacallit, Dion.
Following the touchdown.
My coins.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Go ahead and pick that up right here on the floor, Nation. I dropped it for you. Nah. I'll drop you something else too. How many weapons you got right now?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I'll drop you 2 more, Joe.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That last throw, Charles, is going to move him past 32,942 yards passing for his career, and that surpasses the total of the Hall of Famer and a colleague of both of ours, Troy Aikman.
Yeah, played from 1989 to 2000, and Troy Aikman, he was about winning. Because remember, he had Michael Irvin to throw it to. We had Emmitt Smith to hand it to. Just imagine if he was throwing it the way they throw it around nowadays. His numbers, boy, would they be sky high.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he can keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And now loose football. Fumble. Martin lost it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And the hole closes quickly there.
I didn't mean to do
maybe
that.
A couple up to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just
I was trying to see how this arrow worked.
But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get.
But what you want to do? You want to head to the mission? Or you
once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
I think when you get there, you can. I think you can make it night. Right, Dion?
Able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a.
Yeah, I think when we get there, we can make it nighttime.
Catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen?
Oh, I was looking at some other shit. My fault.
And sometimes it can break big.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from
no. You got to leave out the door from there, and then we go to it from the outside. Yeah, my bad. I was already on the way. I was like, I don't know what fucked up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance.
He get turned into Mario? Fuck you got going on?
He did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1,
Sound like Dion now.
patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home
Nobody calls me by my name.
But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
That's why Curvilicious be getting bad. We call him by his government.
And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here.
Yeah, Nate.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
Fight this nigga over here.
The other team takes it down and scores.
Yeah, it's a little runner.
Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. From the 30 on second down. Prescott.
Yeah. We can do that too. There's some loot on this dude. Oh shit! This nigga ran into the military convoy.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Prescott off play action. That is caught by Lamb. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Boy,
yeah, that's what the inhibitor's for.
To get down the field, it's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And again, it's
if you come where I'm at next time, we can unlock this military shit.
Touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
Yeah, once you fall, they just be dropping like a stack of potatoes.
And it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled.
Once you get over here and see this big nigga, you gonna be like, hey, yeah. Relax, faggot.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
I believe they buzzed down.
I dodged that bitch. It's fucking fake.
With all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, Nate. You getting fucked up or what?
So that challenge, a successful one.
Oh, okay.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Yeah, come to me and we'll come do that. We'll do that after I'm fighting these niggas down here.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver.
That nigga having the whole fiesta over that bitch.
Turn it into a catch.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
You this big ass dude out here, Nation.
And this pass broken up.
He almost dead. I was letting you get the finishing blow on that nigga.
You go run out of life before you run out of life.
To kick this one away.
Oh, you gonna have to dodge his attacks, by the way.
Into the icy winter air. 39 yards on the punt, giving
there you go, next shot.
On the return. And the Cowboys
we just clear this out. We can get some loot from these tanks and shit. Oh fuck, Nashawn!
About set for this next drive by the
you threw a fucking gas tank or something? Something exploded.
Just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield.
Oh yeah, that shit exploded. I'll pick you up. Don't die.
And he'll be out of bounds comes near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh,
hey, get the loot off these niggas, Nation.
Touchdown.
And protect me while I open this shit up.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance travel or the accuracy involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, when you're trying to hit a guy in stride that far downfield, there's nothing easy about it. But he sure made it look easy there.
Extra points.
More loot over here, Nate.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I'm just looting, Nation. This little shit over here we can loot.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
It's another one over here, Nate.
He's going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second down and 7.
Think Ralph over there moving the hips.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this throw in.
You heard that nigga? He said, hey, that shit got me loose.
That time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
All right, we can go get that windmill.
Winds up
for that little check.
Go for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, there's some shit in here too, Nate.
Second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Okay.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down.
He about to be cleaning up the house.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
As Jay would say, he about to be over there. He about to be over there twerking, as Jay would say.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Hurts.
Pop that pussy Kirby was about to get lit in here too.
The clock with 5 seconds to go.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And
we can go get this windmill.
7-point game. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here
you got all the loot.
In a couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 1 second, all that remains. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work.
I'll let you do the honors, Nate.
So we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
Yo, Ralph, why you out of breath, Ralph? Why you out of breath?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They do trail, but
that nigga over there dancing, bro. That nigga got a breath.
To try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for him, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
That's why Kirby be breathing like that. He be dancing and shit. Nigga, he live in fucking Florida. They just as many Hispanics.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Oh, we got some people to fight, mate. Let's get this honey and shit, too.
Juke into space. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
Nigga Hendricks said, "How'd you know?"
Hurts.
And that's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because...
So, yeah, Nate, these places, they better to loot at night.
He made sure the only guy was
but
going to catch it.
Since my level is OC, I'm just in here fucking them up.
After the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Oh, a nigga tired.
Mixon running right, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Where you at, Nate? Oh shit! I didn't realize you was. I thought she was still outside.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they...
Alright, this shit cleared out. We just got to talk to that nigga in the corner. You can loot, though, first.
There, but it brings up 4th. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this.
So you know, Kirby, next time you go over there, just play a little Spanish music. Gonna get right.
Crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And all the way down to the 12. A big play here for Dallas.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more.
Get that crystal
right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Elliott running right and shedding through the tackle. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more...
I think it's upstairs too over here,
You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Make this turn this corner over here. Right here, behind you.
Prescott. Caught on the slant.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, what the fuck? I choked that nigga out. He got right back up. I ain't never seen him do
The
that.
Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
We gonna talk to old boy.
Extra point safely through. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff.
Oh, did you already talk to him?
They will send this one away.
Why is saying we gotta go upstairs or something?
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah.
The Baltimore offense at the line.
Oh yeah, we gotta come up here, Nick.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one?
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence.
I don't know how you fast forward it.
Just to be on the safe side, I'm sure
I ain't gonna even
guys, can we get a little bit closer
this
time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost, but if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Clear this bitch out, though.
Around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
It's kind of like I Am Legend with that, like, in the daytime they be in, then night they come out and shit.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
2 yards.
Shit, we can come back when it's night, though, and just clear it out again, because they probably going to refill it. Do a couple side quests or something. It look like it's getting... Nah, it's still bright as fuck out there.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams score lead in the 3rd quarter. They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
You know how to skip time and make it night faster?
Go to bed.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You got to go to bed.
Yeah.
Prescott from the gun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
I thought it was a bad in that bitch.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though. And it's
if you want, we could do one of these side quests right here. Fucking day. Talk to these niggas up here.
Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is indeed good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Oh, this shit a parkour challenge. We got to run at these little checkpoints.
Unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they hate that.
And that one will bounce out of
the I just got fucking sniped.
So we will start here at the 25.
That's fucking 2, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception.
I fucking fell off the roof, son.
Cautious when you start that next drive, or do you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because
that shit just fucked me up.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Hurts throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Don't hold me, gang.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I had jumped up on the side and then went up because they tried to
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there on the catch.
Let's talk to this nigga first, and then we can.
Big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And now a throw on first down.
To like finish the quest or whatever.
We're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? On 3rd down, Mixon. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
I'm back, Nate. My bad.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will be at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was
what's the quarter and all that shit.
Game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Here's
playing somebody new.
Running back, it's complete, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Mixon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness.
I don't even know if it's bad, this bitch.
And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Again, it's Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 75 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
But that's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they
I don't think it's a bad in there.
And dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Who y'all talking about?
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 9. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many